What is up, everybody? It is your boy, Pigskin Pete. Happy Thursday to everybody. Welcome to the latest edition of Walk and Talk with Pete, where I do just that. I walk and I talk, and hopefully you listen, hit the thumbs up, and comment below. I do want to give a disclaimer here. I've learned recently that I am not the originator of walk and talk videos. No, indeed, I am not. So I have to give credit where credit is due. Apparently, there's a guy that writes for 247 Sports. I don't know the guy's name. Somebody left this in my comment section from my video, my show last night. It said there's a guy, I think he might be in Arkansas, beat writer or something. And apparently he does a segment where he walks and he talks. Oh, and not only that, a few weeks ago, Celine Driver, our buddy, the college football YouTuber slash watch YouTuber slash political commentator, Celine Driver, our buddy, he did a video where he walked and he talked. So I am not only not the originator of this, I'm a Johnny come lately. Okay, so I want to give credit where credit is due. But anyway, I still enjoy doing the videos, whether I'm the originator or not. But shout out to those guys who started walking and talking before Pigskin Pete did. All right, sometimes these videos are sports related, sometimes they're not. But there was something that sort of triggered me this morning when I was at the gas station getting some coffee. I heard somebody say this certain phrase that every time I hear it, I cringe. And it got me thinking about other terms and or phrases and or words that are either vastly overused, used incorrectly, or just don't make any sense at all. And there are several of them, but we'll just go ahead and start out with the one that got me triggered in the first place, okay? Somebody said to their child in the gas station, "Honey, you cannot have your cake and eat it too." Well, of course you can have your cake and eat it too. It's your cake. If I can't eat my own cake, then what right do I have to eat anybody else's cake? That's like saying you can't have your car and drive it too. Yes, I can. It's my car. If you were to say you can't have somebody else's cake and eat it too, that would make more sense. But not having your own cake and eating it too makes zero sense. And I don't even understand why people say it or what they're even trying to say when they do say it. The next time I have my cake, I'm gonna eat it, and there's nothing anybody's gonna do about it. All right, this next term, or phrase, I should say, it's not a term, it's a phrase, is something we all hear or read on social media 10 times, 20 times, 30 times a day, and it's just really popped into pop culture or social culture over the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, something like that. All this phrase is conceding to losing an argument. If you don't have a rebuttal to my argument, you concede it by saying, "Oh man, I live rent-free in your head." Rent-free. Everybody runs around saying rent-free about everything. This has become the universal term for "I don't like what you're saying, so I'm going to shut the conversation down by saying that I live rent-free in your head." First of all, why are you letting me live in your head for free? You're the idiot for letting me live there for free when you could be charging me good money. Also, how do you know that I rent? Maybe I own your head. Maybe I live there mortgage free. Maybe I'm gaining interest. Maybe I can refinance your head for a lower rate. Well, and since I'm living in your head and I own the inside of your head, why not remodel the inside of your head? Maybe I can reconstruct that brain of yours into something that can form a coherent thought. This next phrase isn't that bad. It just doesn't make any sense and it's not true, okay? You know, you've all heard the phrase, "It's darkest just before dawn." Now, scientifically and factually, that is incorrect. It is no darker just before dawn than it is at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, if you're using this phrase to describe, you know, life situations like, you know, when life gets really, really bad, it's always going to get better. I guess that's what you mean by it's always darkest before the dawn. But that's also unfactual. I know people like to say that to make people feel better when they're going through a hard time and everything. But just because bad shit is happening to you now doesn't mean it's going to get any better. In fact, sometimes it gets a hell of a lot worse. I mean, I hate to rain on everybody's parade and everything, but it is what it is, man. Sometimes life just sucks. Next on the list is a word that is way overused, and 99% of the time it's used incorrectly. And I've had arguments with people over this word in the past few months about the true definition of the word and the proper way to use it. And that word is literally. Everybody uses literally. It's way overused. And like I said, I believe that it's, you know, used incorrectly most of the time. Let's break it down here. If something is literal, that means it is literal, okay? I am literally walking down this path right now, talking into my phone. You are literally watching this video right now, wondering to yourself, why am I watching this guy babble incoherently about nothing? But how many times have you heard somebody say this? Oh my God, when he said that, man, I literally died. No, you didn't literally die. You're still here. You're still talking. You're alive. So if you say that you literally died and you didn't, you're literally using the word literally wrong. All right, so this last word is a word that people just use wrong, all right? Irregardless, all right? There is no such word, or there is no correct word or any correct situation where you use the word irregardless. The word is regardless, okay? Regardless of whether or not you think I'm right about this, I am. That's the correct way to use it. Irregardless is a double negative, which makes it a positive, which completely negates the point of using the word in the first place. The word regardless means without regard. So irregardless means without regard, without. And if anybody uses the word irregardless around me, I will correct them regardless of whether or not they want me to. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. This video turned out to be more of a walk-in rant than it is a walk-in talk. I'm worn out. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how long this video is gonna end up being by the time I cut out the bullshit in it, but it feels like I've been doing this for an hour. I think I have been doing this for an hour. That's pretty sad, isn't it? All right, I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, Friday night, at 7 or 7:30, depending on when the game starts. Clemson versus the Fruit. I will be live streaming it right here on the Pigskin Pete YouTube channel. I'll see you all there. Have a great day. Your boy, Pigskin Pete, is checking out.